Mauro from Italy. He's one of Hola Prime's traders, and you got your first payout within 2 weeks. Is that right?
Yes,
Well,
I start
congratulations.
1 month ago with Hola Prime, and I passed the all two challenge, and now 1 week ago I got payout. 2 weeks ago.
Well, congratulations, man, and thanks for taking the time to be here with us today.
Thanks, thanks.
2 weeks, that's impressive. That's really, really good. So I was going to ask you, like, how did you come across Hola Prime? How did you find them?
I find on Google or some list of prop of I'm searching for good prop can be reliable.
What was the experience like the customer support, the payout, and everything else? What was your
Yes,
impression
you
based
have
on?
a great customer because they call me faster. The solution is very quickly, and is a very good platform, Hola Prime.
What about the payout? Did you get your payout on time? Was it that all did all of that
Yes,
go
it was
smooth?
very fast in 1 hour.
An
It
hour.
was very faster.
Okay, awesome.
It's the faster payout I see, maybe.
That you've ever had, yeah. Yes, that's definitely one of the things that makes Hola Prime stand out from the rest. That's for sure. So, Mauro, let's talk about your trading. Like, when did you start trading first, and like, how did you get into it? Like, when did you start?
I start 5 or 6 years ago alone with some friend because I start with the macroeconomics event and also with um, graphics analytics like support, resistance, other indicators, and something like this. Then I see the market volatility, like COVID, or
Hmm.
now there is a from 2 3 years ago the war in Ukraine, in Israel. This is important for the market,
Hmm.
for the gold because wait a second. Uh, for the raw materials, for the materials because when the war appear, like Ukraine or Russia or Israel, the materials get a little pump, little.
Yes, yeah. Yes, that's true. Yeah. You've mentioned support resistance and you've mentioned a couple of other indicators.
Yeah, I have a couple of indicators. I use very much indicators. I use the very much EA bot, automatic bot, but I I prefer see first of all the news.
Mm.
The the market can be not the same. Aspetta, the fundamental analyst and
And the technicals. Yeah.
analytics.
Right. So you focus on your technicals, like you said, and also the fundamentals. You've mentioned the war in Ukraine, and you've also mentioned mentioned something about gold. Gold obviously went up since the beginning of the year because of the uncertainty in the market. So you look at both, right? You look at the fundamentals and you look at the technicals,
Yes,
and then
analytics.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I see all too because when war appear, I see the gold pumping and never getting down other some level.
Mm. And um
The-
and tell me, Mauro, like in terms of your because you've mentioned you using like an EA, is that something you built yourself, or is And also in this EA, is it based on because it's very difficult to program for fundamentals, right?
The EA, I start with some EA, I use various, and something is for order block,
Oh yeah.
some is for volatility index
Mm-hmm.
that see the market when much order appear in the market. Maybe you can see before the volatility and make the position open. Like when I see is pumping, maybe much people going by,
Yeah.
and there is news near of the on time. There is news like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So it's about to come
And
out. Yeah.
yeah, and order block, I see the order block and support or resistance. If he go down, he go sell automatically. If
Mm.
he go up, he go buy automatically. And set stop loss, trailing, and more. He can hedge too. If he go buy and sell contemporaneamente, come si dice?
Yeah. It's all right.
Sorry. If
No, it's
he go
okay.
buy and sell, he
Yeah.
plays the stop loss and the trailing in all two position. And when he close one of two,
Mm-hmm.
he make profit only when he move.
Right. Yeah.
So we need a volatility index to move the market and make profit.
Okay. All right. And what would you say? What type of is it more like intraday or is it more swing trading? Like how long would you typically leave a
Um,
position open?
I do intraday trading.
Okay, so you close your
Mostly.
positions before the end of the day.
Yes, yes, I close very faster, and it's not 1 day or 1 week position. It's
Okay.
only it can be an hour, can be 5 minutes.
Okay. Like your when you do your analysis, your technical analysis, do you typically start with a longer time frame and then you go down to smaller
Yes,
time
yes,
frame?
yes, yes.
Okay.
I
And
start
so,
with 4 hours and
okay.
see the market, the candles. I use also the Eginashi
Oh yeah.
because I see better the market without any fake
Fake
movement.
outs. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so if you start with a 4 hour, then what time frame would you say do you actually execute the trade on? Is it typically so if you start with a 4 hour and then you
Hmm?
look at smaller time frames to time your entry, is that right?
Yes,
Okay,
I start with 4 hours, then I go to 1 or 2 hours
okay,
to 5 minutes last. I
right,
trade
okay,
very much on 5 minutes.
okay. So you like to trade off the 5 minute? Okay,
Yes,
nothing
yes,
wrong with
yes.
that. And how many trades would you say you place per day roughly?
I place like 40
40.
because I trade
Wow.
only I trade the manual and
Oh, and the EA.
automatic.
Oh, okay. So you do both, right? You do
Oh,
manual trading and the EA. It's not
yes,
just
yes, I do both.
okay.
Yes,
So,
I need this because I can I use low very the margin
oh
and
yeah,
low risk and high profit. If I close first the position and this is if I have a buy position is in and if it's going down, I close the position and then go down faster
yeah.
because I don't want to lose more money than I want.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So let's talk about you've mentioned you've been trading for 5 or 6 years, right? So every trader goes through a very difficult period. There's a lot to learn in the beginning, and you lose money, and most people give up hope, and so
Yes,
on.
yes. I started with 500 euro with three, and I lost, of course.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Of course,
Yes.
the first time is like this. You can't win. If you win, maybe you are very lucky the first time. You need to
Yeah.
do. You need to understand the market. To understand the money, where they go
Yes, exactly.
and where they come.
No, but because it took you obviously, like, how long would you say it took you before you finally got it and say, okay, I'm beginning to see profitability.
Profitable traders. Is not like this is just many years in the market, see much news, have to diversificate.
Yeah.
If I have a strategy, one strategy, I need to make another strategy to cover the other position.
Mm.
Like this, an example I can be is in option. I can buy in one broker maybe and sell in option in another.
Okay.
But I don't do this in Hola Prime because I do only hedging here and volatility index only here because I understand your rule. I see the
Mm.
rule. It's not my first time in prop trading, so I need to see first of all the rule on your
Mm.
platform
Yeah.
to being
So
a profitable trader.
so so like when you started to trade, like because you just mentioned, your strategy, how you trade, you look at the fundamentals and the technicals. You mentioned the 4 hour time frame. And then you go smaller and to as low as the 5 minute to place your entries. But like, how did you come across that? Because it's, as I've just mentioned, like when you start trading, it's so difficult because there's so many different things and there's so much information out there.
Yes.
There's so many different ways of approaching the market, and you can go on YouTube. There are thousands of
No,
videos,
no. Yeah,
and there
thousands
are
of video too.
yeah. And there are so many different courses you can take. There's so many, like, it's like a telephone
Yeah, I
book
don't
of,
see never. I never see this YouTube video because they talk about the same thing. They want maybe referral. You
yeah.
need to click on the link.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
know. I
true.
start with another friend. We have a digital agency too.
Okay.
We make a website and other things. And I know this guy, and they learn me how to make not how to make money, how to build my strategy,
Okay. And they
my
and
own
they and they
strategy.
have do they and they had a lot of experience at the time.
They know now maybe I'm better than now maybe I'm better.
Okay, great. But at least they were able to guide you, right? They were able to guide you in one
Yes,
direction.
yes. They
It's
start.
yeah.
They let me start with this.
Okay. All right, great. So now you're better than them. That's fantastic. Now you can teach them. So,
Yes, yes. I need to teach them.
that's a good position to be in. So, Mauro, tell me, and what about trading psychology? Is that something that you've struggled with in the past? Like say, for example, patience, waiting for the setup, discipline
Yes,
in
it's
terms
the
of
mindset.
not.
You mean
Yeah,
the mind?
yeah. Is that something that you struggled with in the beginning? And if you did,
Yes,
like,
yes. Very.
how did you
This is very
overcome that?
important. This is very important. The mindset because you need to focus on one things
Yeah.
and do not change the things. Because
Mm.
if you want to go, for example, buy, no, and the market, you know, the market go long, but you see a strong candle down, you
Yeah.
need to focus yourself and don't close the position maybe, because you know the after it will go up again.
Hmm.
So therefore, the market volatility and on news too is very important, because if I see the news like 5 minutes ago, mm, there is a news 5 minutes ago, but not nothing appear in gold. I'm seeing the gold now. We are at 3,300 now, and it's going upper again,
Mm.
because it's war, Trump, Dazi,
Yeah.
and make the gold go up again, and go up and go down, little down and go up again, little down and go up again.
Yeah, that's right.
Need to take the point. The good point to the entry point.
Yeah. So just to get back to what you just mentioned about the trader mindset, you just said that like you don't change your uh, not approach, but if you are in a trade and you have good reason to be in the trade. So, for example, you saw on the 4 hour that this is going to go up, then you get your entry on, for example, the 5 minute time frame. If it goes into your favor and you all of a sudden see that reversal on you, that's where a lot of traders will get scared, right? And
Yes,
shaken out of the trade and then close and then it just
and
continues to
close
go.
the trade when the market
Yeah.
go reverse, the reverse market.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically what you're saying is like once you have a trade idea and you get your entry, don't mess with it. Just leave it and let it play out. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
let the trade.
leave it, and I can. There is two things: close the position and go reverse, or
Yeah.
stay with stop loss and wait he go back again. But it's very difficult to understand. So I need to, first of all, there is uh, the trading hours, like London, US, and Australian, yen,
Mm.
the time only.
Yeah.
There
So
is
when like
from 8 o'clock. For example, you open the trade of from 8 o'clock, the trading hours in America. From
yeah.
your 8 o'clock, you start to trade. No, you start. They start. They like Wall Street start to trade, and he want to trade, of course, to get more point in the Wall Street. So if
Yeah.
wait a second. Mm, sorry for my bad English.
No, no, you're doing very well. You're doing very well as your second language.
For example, in London, we have trading hours in 8 a.m. to or 11. I don't remember this in London. And they start trading uh, in favor of their indices.
Mm. Yeah, the indices starts at like the US indices starts at obviously
Yes.
the New York Open, right? So do you have like a specific time where the trades tend to work better in your favor? Is it
Yes,
does it have
I
to be
do
during?
like hour from 2 a.m. hour, 2 a.m. I don't know in America how much time is. The
Yeah.
time is
So you
2
mean,
a.m. Like uh, is your 5 p.m. maybe 5 6 p.m. maybe.
oh, you mean after the New York close? You mean 2 hours
Yes,
after?
after
Oh,
the close when he open the market open again. I wait some hours and then I start to trading. Is a yen hours
yeah. This is the Asian
Japan hour.
session. Yeah, the
Yes.
Asian session. Okay, so that's when you trade the yen pairs and perhaps even the Australian dollar. Um, is that what you focus on?
No, I focus on the trade. I focus on XAU on platform. XAU is gold on
Okay.
gold. On,
So you like so you and the
yeah.
markets you focus on, like you've mentioned gold quite a lot, so I assume you trade gold definitely.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, is that the main market you focus on, or do you focus on other forex pairs as well?
Yeah, I focus at the other two, the major only, but not at this moment because I see the better results on XAU,
Right. Okay.
and I stop the trading to do not lose more money on other to diversify too. And I start only on gold. I start only on gold now at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe there is another time in a few months maybe uh, can be changed the volatility on Forex, and maybe I will be back again with other strategy.
Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense. Well, Mauro, I just want to again tell you congratulations on your payout with Hola Prime.
Okay.
May hopefully that was the first payout of many to come. I hope you get many more payouts. Your trading is very impressive in terms of your results that you got. So again,
Yes.
congratulations, and it was an honor to speak to you today. And thank you so much for sharing your strategy and your way of thinking, and
Thanks. Thanks.
especially the trader mindset. That's very important. That's something.
Yes, it's very important.
So thank you very much for taking the time to speak to us today, and I wish you all the best in your trading.
Thanks. Very thanks.
Hola Prime, trade with transparency.